How many marketing partners is too many? According to the FCC, it's about 5,000.
I would first and foremost say everyone needs to get their own lawyer. Okay. But the biggest issue I see in this, when there's so many people in that marketing chain, you really just have to protect yourself as an advertiser, as an agency, wherever you stand in that chain. Make sure that you have a really ironclad indemnification agreement. You have to protect yourself. The number of marketing partners is truly not as relevant as just making sure you have that indemnification clause. Because if you don't, you're going to get burned to the ground eventually, one day.
It strikes me that the FCC is going to change how they think about this so that consumers who are consenting know exactly who they're consenting to. And I think the reality is 5,000 is going to be a ridiculous number compared to what the guidelines are eventually going to come down to. Based on what I've seen, what the government's really going to want is they're going to want a consumer to be able to read all of the marketing partners right in the consent language when they're submitting the form. I think the government is going to crack down eventually on anyone who doesn't disclose their marketing partners between the form and the button. And so having 5,000 just isn't going to be feasible. And to Harrison's point, having the good indemnification clauses, clearly defined agreements, will save an affiliate marketer or an aggregator or an advertiser from running into these issues. And then those agreements should specifically outline who is at fault if an issue happens.
Sometimes it's worth the $500 or $1,000 to pay someone to read that agreement.
Yeah, lawyers should review every agreement, every marketing agreement, every IO. As an affiliate, you cannot just accept the IO or agreement that a network or advertiser gives you. You just simply cannot. You have to have it reviewed, and you have to have standard language that goes in there that protects you from these kinds of situations, or you're going to end up holding the bag on settlements that you can't even negotiate yourself.